What's up guys, welcome back to the Zeusdaz Unemulated Retro Game channel, and I go by the name of Zeus. And this time round I bring you another shit game time. And for this shit game I'm going to bring you a sequel to what was considered a real good blaster back in 1988. That was Sidewinder II. That was published, I believe, by Arcadia, that sounds about right, and programmed by Synergistic, something like that. But it was a bloody good shooter, especially the sound effects of that game. Anyway, a year later, PAL develops this sequel, Sidewinder II, and it is nothing compared to the original. It is a shadow of what Sidewinder was. This, by all means, is not going to go down in history as a classic, more like a kind of very cheap budget fake sequel. And we're going to get straight into it, and then you'll understand why it's in one of the in my shit category division. But again, at the end we'll be reviewing it and giving it marks out of 0 to 100 out of the shit-o-meter. 0 being shit, 100 being extremely shit. So bear in mind, even if it's I give a game 14 shits, doesn't mean that's a pretty good game then, because 0 is the best shit and 100 is terrible. It's all shit, that's the way it is. So we're going to crack on, and as you can see straight away, if you're a fan of Sidewinder I, what the problem is and what the difference is. The music, there wasn't any music at all, if I remember right, in Sidewinder I. It was just this funny hum noise. You can pull back on the joystick, you can stop where you are. I think that's a power pod or something. Yeah, it's got this music in the background which isn't exactly a work of art. What else about it? It's got yeah, what has it got? It's very slow, it's jerky, the sound effects are crunchy, unlike the amazing explosions of the first game. And yeah, it's just not very enjoyable at all. It's a very feeble sequel, and nothing like the original at all. It's not really enjoyable. It's very plain. It looks boring. It's sort of, alright, you've got the odd bit of red in there, but it's mostly greys and silver. Oh, okay, that might help me a bit. But as you can see, it's not got that awesomeness of the first game. I mean, that was a classic, that thing. Never forget the explosions. Way over the top explosions, Sidewinder I. That was developed by, or published by Arcadia, yeah that's right, and it was by Synergic or something like that, Synergistic, that sounds about right, Synergistic, I think that was them, that programmed the first Sidewinder game. This was created by PAL, and yeah, it's not exactly an unbelievable shooter, is it? Let's face facts. So this was actually published by the Department for Virgin, Mastronic, 16 Blitz, that was their budget department. Oh shit, what we got here? I don't know, it's just, everything's just poor, isn't it? It's just there. There's nothing there at all. I don't know, I think I have done a long play for this on my channel. I'll check it out. If I have, I'll put it in the link below. I can't remember if there's an ending to this, or it just keeps going on and on and on. But to be honest with you, I don't even know why I still got the bloody game in my collection. Because it's something I certainly wouldn't go to the trouble setting my Amiga up and think, oh, I fancy a game of Sidewinder II. Ain't gonna happen. What's this one? What does that do? That shield, I guess. See, the scrolling's jerky, the playing area is rather small, but then again, budget shooters tended to be like this. I remember one called Plutos. Everyone remember that? That was a pretty good shooter. Oh, takes your shield. So how are you supposed to get past those cloud bits? It took a whacking load of my shield off me. I can't remember if there's a guardian. think I got the. Look at it. I might have had the. I might accidentally put the trainer on. If I have, I've apologised. I apologise now. I didn't mean to do that. I'll soon find out if I lose this life. Level 2. So start blasting. Whoopie-doo. So there's no guardians. Again, it all looks the same. It's pretty piss poor, let's be honest. Ooh. What's that? Yeah, it's there's so much wrong. This is cheaply done. This should have been renamed something else. You can't call this Sidewinder II, not after the first one. That was a classic on the ST and the Amiga. This is just a pile of shit. That's why it's in the shit game time section. And it is, it's just shitty. Looks like shit. Smells like shit. Moves like shit. And I think I've put the cheat on. I didn't mean to do that. Oh no, I haven't. No, I haven't. So I was doing quite well then, actually, for one life. And then you lose all your weapons as well. I thought it was going too well then, for not having the trainer on. Oh, it's just... I don't know, how can I describe it? Now, how am I supposed to get past that? Without losing a life, nearly. Oh, this is boring. This is so boring. Very boring. I'm kind of hoping I'll die already. Oh yeah, I just realised, yeah, a bit of blue there. We've got some blue bullets. That's in one extra colour, but as you can see, it's mostly a few blobs of red, but mostly silver and grey. How dull. It's just a dull game, isn't it? It just looks dull. I'm hoping I'll die pretty quickly, actually. See these clouds, how are you supposed to get past these clouds? Now watch my energy, my shield. If I try and get past this. Did that give me shield? I can't work it out. Now I've got a shield. Oh, this is terrible. Tempted just to lose my lives here. This is really fucking boring. So I don't need to name and shame the programmers because they're there. Look on the bottom right hand screen, all listed for you. I can't believe they call it Sidewinder II. I mean, was this trying to again another example of selling the game on the back of it, on the name of a good game? To throw any shit together, expect us punters to buy it. You know, it's games like this that actually. Ooh, see, it should be like that a bit more. That'd be a bit better. It's games like this, I believe, which not reduce. What's the word I'm looking for? Which help develop piracy, I think, because no one's going to buy this crap. Or some gullible. Oh. So how do I... Oh, I see. Right, down to my last life, thank God. Nothing there. No guardians, nothing to fight for. I'm sure it ends after a certain amount of levels. It's like when you're playing this game, you feel like, what are you fighting for? There are cores. Most shooters have a story or a backdrop of some kind of story, you know, there's some reason. Not just constantly blasting away for there's no guardians, there's no Ending, I don't think there's an ending. It's just the same old levels, look the same, just a little bit altered. Same bloody music. Crunchy, boring, cheap sound effects. I'm kind of hoping I'll die right now. I'll die here, a bit of luck. There we go, game over. Thank God for that. Now you know when it's a shit game because you're glad that the game's over. So, and I can't be bothered to bloody do it by George. Is that what it is? Yeah, I can't bother to do that. So, what do I give this then? 0 to 100 on the shit-o-meter. 0 to 100. Slow gameplay, boring colours, boring levels, no guardians. I don't remember if there's an ending or not. You'll have to check out my long play for that. I can't remember. I believe it was built on the back of the Sidewinder 1, which was a very good game. It's just not a shadow of the first game at all. It's developed by completely different people. It should have been just renamed something else, not Sidewinder 2. So there's a lot of faults in it. You certainly wouldn't come back and play with it. So shit-o-meter time, 0 to 100. Okay, certainly seen a lot worse, seen a lot better. We're gonna give it 68 shits. So 68 shits on the shit-o-meter for Sidewinder 2. 68 shits. Okay guys, I hope you've enjoyed that shit game time. Until next time, take care and happy gaming.